What's good, YouTube? Oh man, it's your boy back again, man. I meant to go live, but some things kind of derailed that. That ain't happened. Don't worry, we gonna be back at it tomorrow, maybe tonight. Who knows what's gonna happen? But there's a few things we got to talk about for sure. Well, as we start from the bottom, and that is the Philadelphia 76ers right now. You know, as far as Philly sports. The Philadelphia 76ers had a good week for the most part last week. I believe we won 2 out of 3 games, 3 out of 4, whatever it was. It was a little bit of a turnaround. PG coming in, providing some leadership, providing some, stability, along with Maxey. Joel Embiid played a couple of games. One game he scored 30, other game, I think it was 18, something like that. I'm kind of roughly paying attention. I saw the games, though, and showing us what, how dangerous the team could possibly be if everybody is healthy and everybody got it together and all of that. We can get rolling. Problem is everybody ain't healthy, as you know. We just lost Jared McCain, the rookie, Nails, who, what is it? MCL, ACL, something crazy. So he gonna be out indefinitely. We don't know if that's a month, 2 months, that's the season, whatever. Still waiting for more information. So that is not good news. He was a very productive young player, rookie for us. So now we gotta hope maybe Reggie Jackson can pick up some of the slack. Kyle Lowry between them two, maybe Gordon get a few minutes more, provide some of the shooting. I don't know. Nurse got to figure it out. And then the problem of all problems, Joel Embiid. Once again, I don't know what to say. I'm not like a lot of people where I get on people for getting injured. I believe generally is my ethos that, a human being can only control what he can control, and that a human being should only be held responsible for what he can actually control. And things outside of their control, I don't hold people accountable for. And Joel Embiid playing in the middle of a play, gets smacked in the face, whacked in the face, these things happen. Once again, it seemed like fractured, some type of bone somewhere in his face near his eye. Now, I am never in my life have seen an individual that has a face that just constantly gets broken and is just this, I don't know if you want to say fragile or what, or unlucky or what. I don't know what you want to call it. But the Most High in his plan just has a lot of Embiid getting his face broke in the plan. And I don't question that type of wisdom. I don't know, but this is this man's lot. What I'm hearing is he is not ruled out from playing. He may play with a mask on, so I guess that's good. I guess that's better than nothing. But my God, wow, this man is tested a lot with his health, and I guess that just is what it is. Sixers still have an outside shot. There's a good chunk of season left to make it as a 10th, 9th, 8th seed or something, or not make it. It is what it is. I don't have a lot of expectations on it at this point. It looks gleam. I don't even know that if this team is completely healthy and makes it to the playoffs, that they can even beat a Boston or even a Milwaukee or, really pretty much anybody. So I ain't stressing out about it. But Sixers fan for life. I'm from Philly. I don't know no other way. That's what it is. But as far as this particular era of basketball, I don't know what to say about it. Moving on, we got still some things going on in the world of the WNBA, women's basketball, college basketball. You got something, man, that has some potential, I really believe, because what they have on their hands is a good product based on what I watched last year and based on what I'm watching this season. LSU, of course, go out there and they smash another opponent. This is the team that I'm kind of gravitating towards. I love the defensive effort they play with. Well coached. Few mistakes you see out there. I love their down post presence. This sister Nisa Morrow's young sister, she's doing her thing. Like she's replacing, a legendary player in Angel Reese, who helped to bring the Tigers, I believe, their first national championship. So she will always be a legendary player. But you look at Morrow, might have a little bit better offense, and then the rebounds. I mean, nobody rebounds like Angel, but Morrow is not shabby. She is a good rebounder. She provides a lot of that toughness. So that makes them dangerous. And now you have a Flaujae Johnson who is just taking the mantle of leadership of the team. In my opinion, she's the best of these wing players out there. I know about Paige Beckers. Love Paige Beckers. Love her game. We're gonna talk about her in a minute. She's, and I believe you got her and Juju coming up against each other. Can't miss that. Can't miss that one. Might go live for that one. For real, that's a big one. My personal favorite though is Flaujae. I love her defense. The athleticism she provides on defense, along with the sound play to go along with. She can just score whenever the hell she want. It ain't even nothing she got to push or force. It's just real natural. People sleep on her, but all right, when we get to that tournament, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about this LSU squad. But you also got to look at Notre Dame. I love that backcourt. Olivia Miles. This Hannah Hidalgo, that name, is different, and her play is different. You're talking about got a lot of dog in her, man, Not the biggest, but nobody's tougher. From what I've seen, they've already knocked off some of the teams that people have picked. UConn, USC knocked them off, so you got to keep an eye on that. So you can't forget about Notre Dame, and of course the champions, South Carolina. Can't forget about them ever. You know what I mean? You talking about the best coach team, in the league. In my opinion, best program that's kicking out them stars that's going to the W and dominate. You know what I'm saying? As far as bigs go, for sure. We know about South Carolina. So when we pick up tomorrow morning, we're gonna talk a little bit about that for sure, in a little bit more detail. Then outside of that, man, y'all already know. You see that, man? Y'all already know, man. The Philadelphia Eagles, bro. I really don't know how many times I've been telling y'all about this team. Like before the season, I said, this team is on a Super Bowl mission. That's what this is about. It's a Super Bowl or bust mission. Now, I'm also a very practical person. I understand the way this game works. That this team is implementing new concepts, and while at the same time making a Super Bowl run. I love it. The best. This is for real. The worst Eagles you're going to see. The worst this team is going to be. You're not understanding the age of these guys. This is young guys, man, taking over. Jalen Carter right now. We're talking about the heart and soul of the defense. Right there in the middle. Jordan Davis, big Mack truck, big immovable object. Talk about Nolan Smith. I love the way Nolan Smith is coming along. Right now, like he's seemingly be getting a sack damn near every week or every other week. And it's based off just the athleticism and the limited stuff he knows. He's going to do nothing but get better, presumably. Josh Sweat, a nice little resurgent season. I believe he got double-digit sacks. The linebacker play, I can't say enough about it. We may have some of the smartest linebackers in the league right now. When you talk about Nakobe Dean, talking about Zach Bond, it's like, what more could you want from these guys, man? What more could you want from these guys? The number one defense, the secondary. It's probably second to none. You're talking about Quinyon Mitchell, the sensational rookie cornerback to go along with Darius Slater, old wily vet who still got a lot left in the tank. You know, then C.J. Gardner-Johnson playing with heart, playing with all the heart in the world, bro. You know, Reed Blankenship, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? This Eagles defense, number one defense, probably the best acquisition. I mean, I don't know. Was it Saquon or was it Vic Fangio? What was the best acquisition? I'm not sure about that. That's how well Vic Fangio, you know, as this defense playing. You talking about the number one defense. I would have been satisfied from what we had last year. I would have been satisfied with just top 10. If our defense was 10th ranked, 9th ranked, I would have felt like he did more than enough. But no, this dude got us number one. This dude got us number one. Bruh. Philadelphia Eagles, man. You know, provided we can stay healthy, stay focused. Everybody now calling us best team in the league. From most of what I've been watching earlier, this is what they said now. And you know what? I ain't mad at them, and I ain't mad at it. Ain't mad at them, and ain't mad at it. You feel me? Right now we looking to dominate. But, you know, bro, a lot of things can happen in 3 weeks. So we need to team need to stay focused, take it one game at a time. Don't listen to what they saying. You know what I mean? Pretend like it's us against the world. Pretend like we the worst team in the world. We ain't proved nothing because we really haven't. You know, just keep chugging away at it. You know what I'm saying? Let us deal with the haters. Us here, Eagles Media, let us deal with the haters, you know, that are amongst us and who's on the outside. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, good things gonna happen. We got Detroit lost yesterday. The same Detroit team, they got a couple tough games coming up. Next week, the 49ers, which I expect them to win, but it ain't gonna be sweet. Ain't gonna be sweet. You don't want to really face a 49er team if you going through injuries. That ain't really what you want to go through. And then you gotta face Minnesota. So we sitting pretty. We go win these games. Minnesota and Detroit could potentially be out the way. One of them has to beat the other though. You know, so that's the beauty of it all. Now what I would love is for them to tie each other. That way they both be out of here. You feel me? So, shout out to all the new subscribers, man. Without a doubt, we're trying to move to 2K. That's the next thing. And like I said, I'm thinking on what I'm going to do to the 2,000 subscriber, man. We might do something like you just give me a Cash App and we just drop you something. You know what I mean? Because I appreciate, you know, all of your participation. Without you guys, as many of us say, none of this matters. You know, I just be sitting there talking to myself, which I'm perfectly capable of doing that and being okay with it. You know what I mean? But no, for real, we all like to interact, man, and talk about some different things. As for me, I'm about to go ahead and jump in the gym real quick. I got to go super hard, you know. Got to kill these arms, get these arms up out of here, you know, as we continue through this life, you know, be at our best. All right, so I'll get with y'all later, man. Peace out.